Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Thunder and the Blazers. The Blazers look for their 7th straight victory. Next. C.J. Wolf, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now at the plate, Brian Cannon. He will lead this one off today.
For the Thunder, the second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this Sunday.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Andrew Arellano is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do. But
this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Now to the plate, Scott Franchise. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Into the box now, Randall Mad Dog, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Franchise at third with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready with the 1-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. J.J. Zemecki, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now in the box, Richard Richardson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Richardson.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Three and 0 now. Nori Dizzy waits on deck. A 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Nori Dizzy will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Leon Richardson, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. ball and no strikes. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Tiny Ryan. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Tiny Ryan.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Richardson is there, one away.
That is pitch. The shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
Into the box, Adrian Esparza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Corey Esparza, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mad Dog Jackson, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. This is foul right side. Here's another 2-2. Three and two now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So stepping in, Samuel Rincon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Arellano is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colt Snow.
Into the box now, Colt Snow. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Arellano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Lucius Rojas.
Coming to the plate now, Lucius Rojas, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Rojas has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
1-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Esslinger. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, J.J. Zamecki.
Now at the plate, J.J. Zamecki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
To the plate now, Brian Cannon. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away. Lifted in the air out to right. Richardson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Alejandro Rosas.
Not shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
Here comes the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, C.J. Wolf. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Richardson.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Digging in to try it again. Nori dizzy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers, and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Leon Richardson drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Andrew Arellano.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. So now to the plate, Scott Franchise, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch.
Whoa, that stick out.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now back. The catcher, Randall Mad Dog.
Now at the plate, Randall Mad Dog. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Portland is out in front here, 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. High pop up. Ryan is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in, Samuel Rincon. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Left side. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Colt Snow.
So striding in, Colt Snow, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. A 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the third baseman, Tiny Ryan. First offering on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Stepping up now, Adrian Esparza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Corey Esparza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Lucius Rojas. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
Settling in now, Alejandro Rosas. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, the pitcher, C.J. Wolf.
Digging in, C.J. Wolf. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now, Kevin Esslinger. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Esslinger, 23 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Richardson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 11, J.J. Zamecki.
At the plate, J.J. Zamecki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. 1 out, nobody on. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Brian Cannon, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Arellano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. At the plate now, Scott Franchise. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Mad Dog. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3 runs already home here. Change up low, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Fouled away. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Tennessee leads it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Richard Richardson, and they'll need him to get something going here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Number 24, Nori Dizzy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nori Dizzy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Stepping in now, Leon Richardson, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Arellano will range to his left as he cracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Riding in once again, Mad Dog Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too low, 1-0. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's the 2-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Samuel Rincon. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Eric Mensch takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Eric Mensch.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. At the plate, Colt Snow, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lucius Rojas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And the 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Portland leads this one 4-3. Tony Tavico is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Tiny Ryan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Tavico has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
This is line to left. Dizzy has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Now batting, Adrian Esparza, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
I got to count 2-2.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 7, Corey Esparza.
Striding into the box, Corey Esparza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Lucius Rojas. And now pitch on the way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 0-1 delivery. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Alejandro Rosas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 is a curveball that misses high.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's now 6-3.
Tremendous job of just staying through the baseball. Perfect bat path on a slider outside and to crush it opposite field. You're going to be thinking about that swing for a while.
Into the box, Richard Richardson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Arellano is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Nori Dizzy.
Nori Dizzy will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as it is now 7-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats at both lineups.
Jason Blake will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Lopez will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So now to the plate, Leon Richardson into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Standing in now, Mad Dog Jackson, as the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Portland is on top 7-3. Miguel Santana will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Santana.
New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Esslinger.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line, that's a base hit into left field. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, Michael Lopez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Throw over to the bag, runner's back. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Brian Hanna. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball left outside.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-1.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Andrew Arellano, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Now at the plate, Andrew Arellano.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Killian Stewart is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Into the box now, Scott Franchise. No balls and a strike to count. Two out with the man at first. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Portland is on top here, 7-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Samuel Rincon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Blake, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
No.
So digging in now, Colt Snow. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Now the 2-0.
Ball three.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So coming to the plate, Lucius Rojas will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runners on first with one down. And this is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Alejandro Rosas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Randall Mad Dog.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
1-0 the count. Set up away, but he misses with the slurve ball for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The 3-0 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 4, Tiny Ryan.
Coming to the plate now, Tiny Ryan. First offering on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Dizzy will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
Standing in, Adrian Esparza. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Showtrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. Saul Worthing will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Saul Worthing.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Blazers continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Portland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. C.J. Wolf takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Killian Stewart records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.